Hi, my name is Vanessa Aviles, and I am founder of Fit Girls Empower. I'm a group fitness trainer, and I'm also a Team Beachbody coach. I wanted to just put a little video to share a little bit about myself, hoping that it will inspire or help you in some sort of way because you're either taking one of my online challenges or perhaps you're looking into becoming a coach yourself or even a group fitness trainer. So here goes. I want to take us back a little bit to high school because I think this is going to really connect the dots. In high school, I was always very active through sports or through dance. So I never really, that was my exercise. My dad cooked really healthy, but when you're in high school, you tend to eat a lot of junk food with your friends, hanging out with your friends, and the cafeteria never had healthy food. At least I don't remember it having any. And it never really affected me only because I was so active. But in college, that went away. Dance went away, uh, sports went away, and I was eating even more junk food. On top of that, I worked for a very popular Italian restaurant, so you can imagine that freshman 15 quickly became like freshman 30. On top of this, I have a pretty healthy party life, although school was number one, and I'm smoking cigarettes. Pretty gross. And if you are a smoker, no judgment. I know how hard it is, but let me tell you right now, it doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, continue trying. You will. I think this year marks 9 years since I've quit smoking, and it was the best thing I ever did. So at the end of my 4 years of college, I don't even really recognize myself anymore. Not only have I gained all this weight, but I don't recognize myself inside. I feel like I was living like this big lie, this big contradiction, because a lot of these habits that I started developing went against how I grew up and or what I really wanted with my life. I just kind of felt lost, and I just hit a wall. On top of this, and my self-esteem plummeted. On top of this, I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. And OCD is not the Hollywood, I like everything clean, tidy, and perfect. It's a debilitating disease. I felt isolated. I didn't want to open up. And that could be a whole nother video. But most people don't really know what it is. And I was scared to open up because I felt like I would be labeled as weird or crazy or not understood. So I kept that to myself. And actually, for the first year, I was my own therapist. I bought a book. I did a lot of online research. But I also was really emotionally eating. And I started drinking a little bit more than just social drinking. I later found out, because I did end up going to therapy, that I was self-medicating. That was my way of medicating my OCD and my thoughts. So I knew I needed, obviously, to do something about that. And also, I needed to do something about all this weight that I gained. So part of that was quitting smoking, which it was a hard thing to do, like I mentioned, but it was the best thing I ever did. And so I'm in therapy. I'm working on myself internally there and working on my OCD. And I found out that a lot of that also had to do with losing my mom at such a young age. That was a big trigger for it. But I was like, okay, well, I have all this weight I need to lose. So I decided, okay, like anyone else, let me join a gym. So I joined a gym. I was excited for a month, and that went away quickly. And then I decided, okay, well, let me go to this gym because this gym's got the latest and greatest and blah, blah, blah. And I got excited for a month. And again, nothing happened because I just did the treadmill, and you can only do so much of that. I couldn't hire a personal trainer. 2 years of jumping around from gym to gym because I thought that, hey, yeah, this new gym, this new membership is going to be the one. Not realizing that the motivation had to come from here. So I saw an infomercial for Turbo Jam. I ended up buying it. Love the program. I love the plan, the meal plan too, because it was simple, everyday ingredients that fitted to my life. And Chalene Johnson, of course, is awesome. Her energy was amazing. And I found her to be so positive, and I would follow her on social media, and she ended up becoming like a mentor in so many different ways. So over time, I'm working on my OCD, I'm working on my health and my fitness to lose some weight, but I didn't realize at the time how much this nutrition, this exercise thing was really helping me with getting healthy on the inside. So it doesn't matter whether you have OCD, whether you have depression, whether you're just stressed, whether your boss is driving you crazy, whether you just feel like you've lost yourself. You will be so surprised that the journey of getting healthy on the outside helps you so much on the inside. So I would be lying to you if I would say I never emotionally eat. I I have to catch myself. I'm still a work in progress, but I am a way, way much better than I was. I still have to work on my OCD. That's something I'm going to live with the rest of my life. But am I light years ahead of where I was before? Absolutely. And now I will openly talk about it, and I am not ashamed. If I can help anyone with that, I will. So my point to this is give yourself that gift of you, and you will be surprised how much we all get in it to initially lose that 5 or 10 pounds, right? But you will be so surprised how much it helps you in so many other ways. And I just wanted to share a little bit of background about my struggles to share with you. Don't compare your beginning with anyone's middle point. And I'm saying middle only because there's no end. We're a student of life. We're always evolving. We're always growing. Look at others, your friends that you admire, mentors, as inspiration, as tools to fuel you. But don't compare yourself, because you are unique and you have your own story to write, just like I had my own. And through that journey, I just ended up finding that to be kind of like my calling. I felt like I was already sharing it with people, and I just made it work, but that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, I just hope that how I've overcome many of my struggles will inspire you to keep on pushing forward to help with your struggles. So anyway, that was just a little bit of background about me, and I hope it helped. If you have any questions, definitely feel to reach out. I would love to help you. I would love to be your coach, and I would love to mentor you in any way. I hope you have a great day.